final video for today, though you guys would never know how many because they're just numbered. But this is the fourth one today. Did one yesterday that covered 4 washes, and then did 4 today. So this is number 4. This is a radioactive build. Did the biohazard logo on the dial etched out and then collar filled with orange lume. Then brushed. The case is black cerakoted, crown's black cerakoted with the bio logo. Custom black leather strap with orange stitching and a black cerakoted clasp on it. Back to the dial. I took a stock bezel and I soaked it in hydrochloric acid to remove the black from inside, and to make it etched a little bit better, to take on this lume. So went through and dual lumed this. I lumed it once, let it set, and then I mixed it darker, a lot more orange pigment, and put it back on. And then for the hands, those were silver. We soaked them in acetone, then custom painted them black, then filled them with orange lume, and got that. So as a whole, you've got orange lumed hands, orange lumed dial, orange lumed pips, and then an orange lumed bezel. And granted, it's daytime with a UV light. How much can we see? So there we go. You can see some, right? So there it is as a whole. Man, I got light from everywhere, and I can't put my hands together like that in front of the camera. But I will put the picture for this build, instead of having that nice picture where it's kind of sitting like this, I'll do one of the loomed pictures at nighttime, so you can get a good look at it. So on top of that, exhibition caseback, very low profile, so it'll sit against the wrist pretty tight. The only thing I'm waiting on this, I did the mock-up on this, but we need a slightly larger band on this one, so it's not quite ready to send out. But lower profile exhibition caseback, so it'll sit against the wrist a little bit better, give him some more wrist room there. Silver rotor in there, and then a stainless steel movement holder. So that is the build as a whole, but a few things to go over. This bezel's held on with a tension ring, and I add some dental floss around there so that it's a little bit tighter to turn, but it doesn't come out to the edge, so you shouldn't accidentally bump it. But you can turn it left, you can turn it right, they do not click. They're just a tension ring held on. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, or you can put it in a watch winder to keep that rotor going. But if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, you want to pre-wind it before you put it on, just to make sure that you don't lose time through the day. And how you do it is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it clicking. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn that way. Going backwards doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing. And just go back and forth. It doesn't hurt it going backwards. If you do it for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep time. If you do it something closer to 20 seconds, you will max out your 31 plus power reserve, which is what I do to make sure they're running through the night and good the next day. When you pull it out to the one and only click, you'll notice the second hand continues to move. You'll also notice you got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem, going into the movement by rolling. But to keep pressure off that, and instead of pushing and prying, I just pull back a bit and set the time. So, okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 3:45 p.m.
3:45 p.m. Just push it right back over, and then thread it down. That is the build. This will also come with custom matching beads. One thing that's cool with these is we peppered in some lume beads. Now they're not orange, they don't make them in orange. They make them in green, they make them in blue. Oh, there's one down there. So Just throw some UV light on it. So you'll have those in there as well to go with the watch. So I think you will really like the watch. It turned out pretty awesome. So this watch will come in an orange biohazard box. Why it doesn't focus? There, focus. Special edition biohazard box. It's going to come with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. So everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. Some leather conditioner to keep that leather strap perfectly soft. Just apply it, let it soak in to the front and back. Use it sparingly, only as you need it. This should last you years. And then you're going to have some Novus 2 fine scratch remover. I just repackage it into these things here. It's basically like poly watch. This is an acrylic glass and you can scratch it, but if you do, no big deal. Put a tiny bit on it, buff against that scratch, feeling the scratch, generating some heat with your thumb, utilizing your included microfibers to just go back and forth. 15-20 seconds, you'll knock it out. Just use what you need because the rest is going to get soaked into the rag, get pushed around the dial, possibly up under the bezel, and you have to blow it out of there with canned air. So that is your build. I hope you love it. We'll be shipping this out probably in a week and a half once I get that strap swapped out. So just a slightly longer strap on that. But it is mocked up. It is ready to go. And it turned out really awesome. So appreciate it a ton. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I will see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.